Today's topic is our friends to North Canada. We here in Scottsdale know the Canadians really, really well. They make up a huge segment of our housing population, and of course it's wintertime here. It's February 6th today. It's 83 degrees out. People are playing golf on our golf courses. They're riding bicycles. In 3 weeks we're going to have spring training, and the skies are absolutely stunningly blue and without a cloud in the sky. So it's a great place for a Canadian winter. They're great friends, they're great neighbors. We enjoy their company. We enjoy having them here. However, a couple things that are concerning me as being a real estate analyst is that the Canadian market, particularly Alberta, is just it's one of the most expensive markets in the world, and of course British Columbia is really one of the top as well. But what's happening in Alberta is your oil sands are starting to have problems and are threatening the marketplace. Calgary, we have noticed that I've made some notes for myself, so you have to excuse me, but Calgary sales are down in January 39% year over year from January to January. It's 39%, and listings, which are people looking to sell, have gone up by 38%. That's got to impact your marketplace there. And Edmonton, not quite as bad as Calgary, but it's 26% drop in sales, and almost the exact amount of new properties coming to market. So, your supply-demand equation is really changing, and you haven't seen properties start to depreciate or have a problem with assets prices at all. But of course, as demand equation changes, that's certainly in the cards. So you can look forward down the line and say, well, gosh, if things continue as they are, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any change. I mean, people are talking it could be up to 2 years, maybe 3 years that oil is in trouble. So I think Edmonton and Calgary for sure in for a correction. But that leads us to what's going on here. As I said before, we're in Phoenix and Arizona in particular, but Phoenix and Scottsdale, we have a huge segment of Canadian visitors that come down here. They rent properties, but they also buy properties, and of course it's very easy to buy a property in the U.S. There's just some tax reporting laws that you just need to be concerned about, but very, very easy, and if you do it ahead of time, why, it's really not a problem at all. But what I want to talk about is that if you have purchased the property, if a Canadian has purchased the property in 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. These were really good years to be buying properties, and you probably have really good capital gains on there. However, I want to tell you that we watch these statistics very closely, and we were as high in January of this year. The appreciation rate was almost 13%. November, it dropped down to 0.16%, which means it's under 2% and declining. So, our appreciation rate has dropped significantly. But what I want to get to is that I think that we're stalling as well. I mean, the economy of the world is really, it's in turmoil. So you might think that if you have a need to sell, you might consider these are the best months. You got February, March, April, May, and June are our best months here in Phoenix to sell a property. If you're Canadian and you're thinking that, gosh, you'd like to repatriate some dollars and maybe sell a foreign holding, particularly here in Scottsdale or Phoenix, now would be a really good time to do that. I don't see a huge upside. We might even slow down a little bit if the economy falls into recession. We're certainly going to fall down, and you're going to have a correction. So the timing couldn't be any better. We also have a 25% currency differential, which means that for every dollar that you get in the U.S., you're going to get $1.25 in Canada. That's huge. So you probably bought your properties when the Canadian dollar was stronger than the U.S., and you're going to sell it when it's reversed. So you're going to get the best of both worlds. You cannot get a better time to sell a property in Arizona than right now. So if you want to give us a call, you're welcome to. I'm with Realty Executives. We sold $2 billion in Phoenix metropolitan statistical area just last year. We do thousands and thousands and thousands of transactions. We're a really big, huge firm, and of course I'm in Scottsdale. I've been in business for 40 years. You all know who I am. So you're welcome to call me here at my office at 480-451-9339, or you can call me on my cell. I don't always get the best coverage because I do live in the mountains. I have a beautiful home in the mountains, but I pay for that because cell coverage isn't all that great. But you can call me at 480-577-5767. If you have any questions, just let us know. We certainly will try and do everything we possibly can for you, but with this currency the way it is, and the U.S. dollar strong, gosh, it's just a wonderful time for you to go ahead and sell. So give me a call. It's Michael Douville, 480-451-9339. If you have any questions at all, if you have any tax concerns, we do need a little bit of time to just get some forms done. It's more a formality than anything else. You can certainly get this done. So just let us know. Give us a call. Thank you so very much. Bye-bye now.